Hi, my name is Lage and this is Sopat where I talk about social sustainability. In this video I'm going to mention 4 ways of ending poverty, and these ways are based on partly my own visions for the world and research done by people that have a lot more knowledge on this matter than I do. So let's have a look at it. On this channel I talk about social sustainability, and this is partly inspired by the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And the first goal is ending poverty. So I thought we could have a look at what are some of the things that could be done to end poverty completely. But first, let's have a look at the numbers right now. How is it going with ending poverty in the world? Because this is exactly one of the goals that our world leaders has agreed upon. And sadly, as you can see from this graphic, it's not going very well due to the COVID-19 pandemic and due to the war between Russia and Ukraine. So it was going the right direction for some time, but now more people are living in extreme poverty, and there are 800 million workers in the world that are poor. So they are working, but they still can't afford their basic necessities. So some things really need to change, and that's where the 4 things come in. The first thing is creating a global solidarity tax. For the past year, I have not so much this year, but I'll keep you posted on that part. But last year, at least, I donated 10% of the expenses I had the previous month to charitable organizations. And I see this global solidarity tax as more of a systemic change thing, even though it happens currently on an individual level. But it's a matter of moving resources from those that have, like myself, to those that are in need of it. And in Denmark we have a progressive tax system, meaning that the more you earn, the more taxes you pay. And the taxes that you pay goes into the communal box or tax system, and it funds our education or health system or whatever public needs we have. And in my opinion that works, and it could be spread out on a more globally minded level. So seeing if we could have a common box of these are the money we can share with others, and then move it to people that are in need of resources, because for whatever reason, maybe in their system, the resources are only on a few people, like in most of the systems in the world today, sadly. So that is the first reason, creating a global solidarity tax. And the other thing is creating a universal basic income, meaning that every individual has an income, whether they work or not. And research has shown that this has health benefits. It actually makes people want to work more, and we also know that working less creates more innovation. And we are also in the process of changing our entire labor market, creating with technological development, jobs are changing. So some jobs in the future will be superficial. And people still need to survive, they need to pay the rent, they need to get food. So they still need money to trade for those goods. And a universal basic income could cover that need. Then we have the third thing, which is also connected to another United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, goal number 4, which is quality education. Because education is something that is a human right, it should be accessible to everyone, everywhere. And it doesn't really matter what you're excel at, and if you're a more hands-on person and you like to build stuff, then you still need training in how to build stuff without hurting yourself or others. If you're a more head person like I am, then you could learn more critical thinking and using whatever skills you may have, and the educational systems is a way of achieving this. So education definitely a way to end poverty, and yeah, it's just it should be for everyone. Everyone should have equal access to education, and sadly that is only the case in some countries of the world. I have had my own very privileged situation in this sense, being from Denmark, where I had access to free education, only had to pay for my books, and I got a salary for studying. True story, look it up. Yeah, so that sets us for our third thing, which was quality education, equal access to education for everyone. And our last thing is creating a job guarantee. Now, this is actually a thing that I have considered in other aspects as well, because I also faced some struggles in finding a job after graduation from university, because no one wants to hire someone that doesn't have a lot of work experience. But if we had this job guarantee, then everyone would be secured a job. My only concern with this is that people don't get jobs that match their skills, and that is not beneficial for anyone really. So if we could have like a job guarantee that ensured the people that are able to work, they have a job that also fits their skills, then that would definitely also be a way to prevent and to eventually end poverty, if that was a globally sensed thing. Yeah, so I got some inspiration from a lot of places, and I will of course put links to it in the description box. So do you have any ideas on how to end poverty? And if so, and you would like to share them with us in the comment, please feel free to do so. If you have any questions, also please let me know. And until next time, I just say thank you so much for watching, if you watched this far, and I send you peace and love.